Northlake is a small city in Cook County, which is the second most populated county in the U.S. With that in mind, it is no surprise that Northlake is treasured for the peace and homeliness it offers to its close-knit community. For the people of Northlake, its neighborhood is a well-kept secret of Chicago living. It offers the quiet charm of an easygoing residential area while being just a short drive away from the bustling amenities of its neighboring suburbs. So whether you want to settle into a peaceful small-town life or instead use it as a base for exploring the wider Chicagoland area, you'll have a friendly, safe, and affordable home in Northlake. Keep watching to find out from a local what it's like to grow up and live in Northlake, and why I think it's one of the most underrated suburbs in Illinois. Along the way, we'll take a look at the schooling districts, the community facilities, and the housing market, and everything else you need to know before buying a home in Northlake.
Now, perhaps I'm a little biased. After all, I grew up in Northlake myself, and like many of its residents, I'm willing to tell anybody who's willing to listen why Northlake has a special place in my heart.
In September of 1985, my dad, mom, and I moved to Northlake, Illinois, a small town of about 12,000 residents on the county edge. We were following in the footsteps of other family members, hearing about the promise of these friendly suburbs. At that time, many neighborhoods of Chicago were experiencing a boom in population, for some, more than they could handle. My parents wanted a better quality of life for us three, more space, better schools, and a little peace and quiet. Like most parents, their dream was simple, to give their children the best opportunities with what they had. They chose Northlake as a perfect place for me to grow up. It was safe, friendly, and somewhere that we could call home. My parents settled for a small Cape Cod at the intersection of Wolf Road and Whitehall Avenue. It had 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom for a humble price of just $62,000. My mother would brag to her friends that there was no other place where she felt safer than in Northlake. Naturally, the town's traditions and events soon became staples of my childhood memories. I always looked forward to the parades through Wolf Road and the magnificent yearly festival and fireworks displayed by the city. It was humble in size, but big in heart, and more than enough to live a happy life and raise a family. For me, there's no place quite like my hometown of Northlake, Illinois.
The Northlake area has an urban-suburban mixed feel, with a mix of condos and Cape Cods to choose from. Let's take a look at the housing market in Northlake.
60% of the population own their own home. Today, this population is at a comfortable 12,300 people. The diverse community is made up of Northern European homeowners and younger Hispanic families drawn to the prospect of affordable fixer-upper homes. Around 60% of the single-family home stocks are Cape Cods and small ranch-style homes. These Cape Cods have defined the look and feel of Northlake since they were built in masses in the 1940s. Over the years, they've been fixed up, remodeled, and given facelifts, a tribute to a community that was founded on making the most of what they had. On the northeastern side of the city, there's an unincorporated area. Though the addresses still read Northlake, buyers benefit from real estate taxes between $300 to $400 lower than the incorporated homes. If there is no sidewalks on the lot, then you got yourself an unincorporated property. The most affordable homes are often found in the King Arthur apartments and condominiums, with housing found far less than $100,000. On the other end of Northlake's price range is the Wolf Ridge condominiums. The building was constructed in the 2000s, and its residents benefit from the modern amenities and 2 indoor parking spaces. For these condos, the prices start at over $200,000. Wolf Ridge is an exception to Northlake housing market, with most other condos being older and sold for under $100,000. In 2020, recent single-family house sales have ranged between $150,000 to $290,000. The average home is valued at $171,000, slightly lower than the national average. Northlake is sandwiched between Elmhurst, Melrose Park, and Stone Park, and there are definite benefits from being in Northlake. When it comes to Melrose Park and Stone Park, the housing market is similar. Northlake, however, benefits from a far safer community and better schooling. When it comes to Elmhurst, Northlake's obvious advantage is its drastically more affordable housing and cost of living. Though Elmhurst may have more going on, you can take it easy with Northlake's great cost of living and affordable housing market. Whenever you feel like a change of pace, you can jump in the car and be in downtown Elmhurst in just 15 minutes. But if you're looking for parks, outdoor spaces, and a great library, then you don't need to go far. Northlake has it all.
Northlake is split into several schooling districts, all offering great options of schooling. Let's take a look at Northlake's schooling system.
Northlake is split into several school districts. The districts all have good choices of elementary schools. However, when it comes to thinking about locations, it's worth noting that there is quite a difference in ranking between the two high schools of Northlake. High schoolers are served by District 212 and 209, depending on where they live. High school kids north of North Avenue attend West Leiden High School. District 212 built the West Leiden High School campus on Wolf Road in 1958. This development was gladly received as Northlake children no longer had to commute to Franklin Park to attend high school. Since then, West Leiden has gone on to provide value to the community above and beyond its convenient location. It has undergone many renovations and is currently rated 135 best high schools in Illinois and has an A- award from niche.com. Another thing that stands out about this high school is its unique architecture. West Leiden has several educational wings that create a circular courtyard at the building center. West Leiden currently has 1,600 students in grades 9 through 12. The student-teacher ratio is 15:1, better than the national average of 17:1. According to state test scores, 24% of the students are at least proficient in math and 27% in reading. Teens residing south of North Avenue attend Proviso West High School and has a D+ rating by niche.com. Proviso West High School has 1,850 students in grades 9 through 12. The student-teacher ratio is a little busier than West Leiden at 19.1. According to test scores, 8% of students are at least proficient in math and 7 in reading. Elementary and middle schoolers are served by District 83 Berkeley and District 8 Manheim, each with 3 different schools to choose from. District 83, Roy Elementary School and Westdale Elementary School in Northlake, and Manheim Middle School in unincorporated Merrills Park. District 87 has Riley Elementary School, Whittier Elementary School, and Northlake Middle School.
Northlake has plenty of green spaces and parks to lift the spirits, which has been more important in 2020 than ever before.
There are outdoor spaces across the entire city, often with picnic benches, pretty flower plantings, and fountains. Let's take a stroll around some of the best parks in Northlake. Center Point Preserve, Grant Park. The Center Point Preserve rambles over 32 acres in the heart of Northlake. The park has a path for walking and cycling, with outdoor workout stations along its entire length. For those who like to take their exercise and their fresh air at the same time, they can get a decent workout at the pull-up bars, wall hurdles, squat bars, and sit-up benches. In 2019, a new park and fitness area were created in the Center Point Preserve. The fitness area was made possible by a grant from Microsoft, whose data center in Northlake is one of the largest ever built. The new park, named after City Clerk Joanne Folstad, features musician percussion instruments to add a new element to children's playtime. With security cameras and regular police department surveys, Northlake's community can feel safe to enjoy the park and take some exercise even at night. The Midland Trail is a multi-use trail fit for cycling, strolling, dog walking, or running, whatever takes your fancy. The trail stretches 3.2 miles, weaving all the way along Addison's Creek past Grant Park, Center Point Preserve, a sheltered picnic area, Jerome Park, and Fairview Cemetery. Keep your eyes peeled for the Fire Hydrant Cemetery. This collection of retired fire hydrants is a favorite of Northlake's canine community. The trail saw significant improvements over 2018 and 19. Originally, Addison's Creek was mostly sheltered from view from the overgrown trees. After the renovations, the creek is something of an oasis to walk beside, with clear views of the water along the route. The renovations have brought sunlight, helped the creek to flow more freely, as well as encouraged the future growth of diverse wildlife. The trail has also seen improvements to the track for smooth cycling and lighting along the full length of the trail at night. You can find Millennium Park just across from Wolf Road. The plot originally belonged to the local church but was sold to the city to be repurposed for the people of Northlake. The Sandy Vasquez Center is hired out for birthday bashes, parties, and all the manner of local events. The park itself has a tranquil water fountain, swings, play area for children, and a volleyball court.
When it comes to dining out, Northlake is home to some hidden gems. Given the atmosphere, you can expect some humble yet delicious food. Let's take a look at some of the options.
For the people of Northlake, Perry's Pizza joint tastes just like home. Their specialty is thin, crispy crust pizza with a boatload of toppings. Rumor has it that both the recipes and the decor have been the same since they opened in 1979, and that's what's so special about Perry's. Perry's isn't your regular pizza spot. When you step inside, you might be surprised to find yourself in a dark but roomy bar. Its casual vibe lets you know straight away that you can sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Portillo's Hot Dogs is an icon of Chicago's food, so it's no surprise that Northlake's branch is just one of the 50 different locations. However, the Northlake Portillo's is one of the earliest restaurants set up by the infamous Dick Portillo. He takes time to walk the area looking for places that give him that special feeling. Northlake gave him exactly that feeling. The fact that Portillo stands in the suburb today is a nod to the charm of this small town. As for the dogs, there's little to be said. This restaurant is a favorite for Chicagoans across the land, and for good reason too. Sabor de Mi Tierra Mexican Grill is on Manheim Road, which runs along the boundary between Northlake, Merrill's Park, and Stone Park. Given that these suburbs have some of the largest Hispanic populations in the entire Chicagoland area, you can expect pretty great things from Sabor de Mi Tierra. Their cooking captures the heart of Mexican cuisine. Everybody loves the mole enchiladas, be it chicken, vegetarian, or vegan. With their handmade fresh tortillas, you'd be crazy not to. But if you ever happen to pass in the morning, then the breakfast churros are the obvious choice. The guys at Winking Dog are serving up old-style hot dogs, enormous gyros, tasty fries, and more. This place has a classic diner-style atmosphere and is frequented by many loyal and local customers, thanks to their tasty grub, generous portions, and unbeatable prices.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want any more information about buying a home or living in Northlake, please reach out to Ryan or Ralphie at theralphieandryanshow.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.